it's fixable. It's fixable.
I compare it to this, Grant. I mean, I think that's an interesting baseball comparison. I think it's interesting that, like, what is the difference between the AA awesome future prospect in baseball pitcher as opposed to maybe the same guy who's like a 2 or 3 year veteran in the big leagues? Is that it's how regularly you can repeat your delivery. Yeah. And I think that's what we're seeing with him. We're seeing an incredible talent with a great arm strength and all the measurables and all the intangibles as well. But what we're seeing is a guy that is the mechanics, because of the lack of reps, is not smoothed out yet. And so I agree with you. He doesn't miss. He doesn't fire balls into the turf. He really doesn't. Quarterbacks that are inaccurate do that. They'll fire 2 or 3 into the turf in addition to his almost always are airmailed. Yep. So I think it is one of those things where there's so much torque and speed on his arm speed. And then if his elbow's low, the ball sails on him. Yep. And it's just a matter of mechanics and working it through and just reps. And he hasn't had that. So I think it smooths out over time. He also doesn't seem like the kind of guy that makes he's not making mental mistakes over and over again. Most of his mistakes seem like they're physical mistakes. Like Steve Young, most guys would say, you know what, this he's got a great arm, but man, he struggles with the process and he doesn't know where to go with the ball. Right. That's a huge problem. Steve Young told me the exact opposite. Hey, this guy does the mental reps. He knows where to go with the ball. He sees the play. He sees what Shanahan sees. Now it's just about the mechanics to get the ball there on time with accuracy, time after time after time. So I think we're going to see it. We see it sporadically, but I think we're going to see it consistently more as he gains experience. That's my guess.
Yeah, and what I would say if I were his coach, I'm not, but as a throwing coach, I would say, dude, trust your mechanics. Because today you did, and you threw the way you were coached, and you looked really good. When you drop your elbow, you're not trusting your mechanics, and you're saying, "I gotta get this. I gotta be precise here." No, you are a precise, accurate thrower when you let it rip. You know, you can't baby it and push it. You gotta let it rip and trust it.
And we're seeing the opposite in Purdy, because Purdy's the opposite. Purdy's had tons of reps. So his arm slot's always the exact same. The ball comes out on time and it comes out accurately, but he doesn't have Lance's gifts, right? So if you could marry the two, you'd have like a incredible Pro Bowl caliber quarterback.